I am here at the Lake Norman 30th Annual Chamber event, and I am here with Randy Marion. Randy, thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk with me. I wanted to talk with you because you are actually getting the Duke Citizen and Service Award for 2017, and I can't think of anybody that has supported this community as much as you do. And I won't go into the details because I know you don't like to talk about the things that you've done, but those of us that have been in and around the community know that your involvement around this community has just been phenomenal. Talk a little bit about your relationship with the Chamber over the years and the things that you've done, because I know you support it so strongly.
Well, the Chamber's, first off, has supported me, and it supports all the businesses in Lake Norman area. My beginning with the Chamber in Lake Norman, after being involved many years with the Chamber in Mooresville, was when my business was started in Huntersville in 2004, and I wanted to get involved down here as well as being involved in Mooresville because of the two different chambers and so forth. And really, the Chamber in Lake Norman are really champions to their local businesses.
That is such a true statement.
I mean, extremely champions to their businesses, and quite honestly, I've become involved with them. I am still chairman of the board at Lake Norman Regional Medical Center, and at that time, Paul Smith was the chamber president. So he got me involved and got me on the board, and I become the chairman of the chamber at one time, and I'm still involved with Visit Lake Norman after all these years, which is an offspring of the Chamber. So the Chamber, I think, is very, very good to the community.
Talk a little bit as your business is growing. I mean, it's no secret that your business is no longer small business, right? So you certainly have grown it to a level that a lot of us would like to aspire to. As that's happening, how do you stay connected to the community as your business is growing way outside the community? How do you do that in a way that works?
Well, my business really doesn't grow outside the community, but I mean, I look at our community as I-77 corridor.
Right.
And, we go from Huntersville to Statesville. We have one spot over in Hickory, and that's by plan. I don't want to be out of this community.
Right.
I like this community, and I like I-77 corridor, the Lake Norman area. Now, the Lake Norman area has grown, and I'll tell you a real quick story. Back when I very first become with the Lake Norman Chamber, I thought it was so cool that they was able to rename their chamber the Lake Norman Chamber.
Right.
I mean, that was the coolest thing in the world, And at that time, I was in Mooresville, and I was so jealous. I didn't know them at that time, but I thought, man, they was up on their game to be naming this Lake Norman Chamber.
Right.
So anyway, yes, the Lake Norman Chamber, it makes it easy to be involved,
Well, and I think what's so cool is a guy like me gets to sit here with a guy like you, right? And that happens all the time at different networking functions. That's what makes this Lake Norman Chamber so unique, that you really can sit down and get business advice from people that have been there and progressed over the years. And that's really just a wonderful experience that happens at Lake Norman Chamber throughout all of these events that are going on.
Well, Bill Russell, I mean, God bless him. You got to give him credit. I mean, this has been his baby, and he's grown it, and he's been the leader of this chamber. I mean, that's any way you want to cut it. That's just the way it is. But the reason is that he's a champion for business.
Yes.
And sometimes he's a champion for other things too. Not to mention I-77 toll lanes, but the other side of it is,
well, it's better him than us.
First and foremost, he is a champion for the businesses of Lake Norman. And,
so I want to ask you, because I know you want to go to a lot of people that want to talk with you. What advice would you give somebody considering joining the chamber and hadn't quite made up their mind? They're a startup small business when they're moving to the area.
It's just a great place to network. I mean, get involved. You get to know the businesses. You get to understand the business community. The chamber really, they teach you to give back.
Amen.
And in order to be successful, you've got to give back.
Now let me ask you, how's your granddaughter? 2 years ago, I interviewed her.
My granddaughter is in her first year at Penn State University.
All right.
And I just got an email this week that told me she was on the dean's list. So,
oh, that's fantastic.
So she's growing up on us.
Yeah, unfortunately, you and I are getting older. You know, she's getting smarter.
That's very good. Yes, indeed.
Well, one last question. This chamber seems to have a way of growing, and it's growing in this way that is bringing energy and life to the entire community as a whole. I'm seeing it happen. For example, the lifeblood of the community seems to flow through the chamber. When new people are moving to the area, that's where they're going first. They're going to the chamber website first. They're making contact with the chamber.
Well, Bill Russell and his board, I really believe, have never forgot what their job is. And the Chamber of Commerce is to be the representative for the local businesses.
Yeah.
And be their voice in the government and to guide and direct the businesses. And I don't think Bill's ever forgot what he's supposed to be doing.
Right.
So I think that, as long as they continue to remember what the main thing is and keep the main thing, it'll be
keep the main thing the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me thank you, Randy. You are the Duke Citizenship Service Award for 2017. Thank you for everything that you do with this community. I am I get the rare privilege of knowing a lot of the things that you do in the community, and we really do appreciate it, and you make this community a better place for us to live. Thank you so much.
I'm very honored. Thank you.